Good morning, G. From the mountains of Three Rivers, and just look at that beautiful sunrise view from our lodge, and that's the moon you see right there. Wow. So that's where we are staying, and that's how our surroundings look like.
Let me give you some advice.
So our first stop for today is the Kavya Lake Recreation Area. Beautiful majestic mountains, misty clouds, and the sun rising from the east.
Say, we've been past this place 4 times. It's right next door to my house.
It is? Why, that's practically the hand of Providence.
So this is another campground, and we found cute campers here. Just look at them. This is the horse
They brought their own
cart.
horses.
They have brought their own horses with the whole horse fence. I mean, unbelievable how people in the West live. So cool.
After a short half-an-hour drive from Three Rivers on our way to Sequoia National Park, we halted at a Riverside Restaurant for a quick breakfast break.
Let me give you some advice, bastard. Never forget what you are. The rest of the world will not. Wear it like armor, and it can never be used to hedge.
So that's the entry to Sequoia and Kings Canyon National Park.
Why, that's practically the hand of Providence.
So we were on our way to enter the Sequoia National Park, and we stopped at a place to have breakfast. That's where we overheard some other people inquiring for snow tire chains, and we were inquisitive to know that why they are doing so. उससे पता चला कि सिक्वेया में जो जनरल्स हाईवे है जो थ्रू द पार्क जा रहा है, उस पर जाने के लिए आपको कंपलसरी स्नो टायर चेन्स रखने ही पड़ेंगे आपके गाड़ी में, इररिस्पेक्टिव ऑफ आपके पास विंटर टायर्स है कि नहीं है, और उनके रोड कंडीशंस के हिसाब से मतलब बाय लॉ कंपलसरी है स्नो टायर चेन्स रखना. अब हमारे पास वो था नहीं, बट वी ऑल्सो वांटेड टू कंफर्म कि मैंने पूरे रोड का कंडीशंस ऐसा है कि क्या है, बिकॉज हमारी गाड़ी में विंटर टायर्स है. सो वी वेंट टू द एंट्रेंस एंड वी आस्क्ड देयर एंड देन दे सेड दैट आप नहीं आगे बढ़ सकते जब तक आपके पास स्नो टायर चेन्स नहीं है. And then we had to again come back all the way in looking for the snow tire chains, and we searched in 2-3 places. Finally, in one place, after almost 1.5 hour waiting total, we got the chains, and now we are headed back to enter the park, and we are again in the queue to enter the park.
We are now at the Foothills Visitor Center. Let's check out if we can find a lapel for my fall ribbon as well as fridge magnets.
Let me give you some advice, bastard. Never forget what you are. The rest of the world will not. Wear it like armor. It can never be used to hedge.
That's our first stop, which is a rock relic. Wow.
It's called the Tunnel Rock. Oh, first before the tunnel was, first this thing boulder fell down, and then they did the tunnel through this.
And they say look carefully under the tunnel rock
You
to
see
see scratches from
RVs
trucks
that
and
got
RVs. Interesting. Let's go see the scratchies.
Say, we've been past this place 4 times. It's right next door to my house.
It is? Why, that's practically the hand of Providence.
We have reached another viewpoint. Just wait for it. Look at that. Let me zoom it up for you guys. Insane. Topography has completely changed from all green to monochrome. Snow गिरी हुई है रोड के sides पे and पेड़ का पूरा black barks with no leaves on them. So pretty cool how things have changed so fast. And currently we are at an elevation of 6,000 feet. Just look at those trees. सारे ही नीचे से जले हुए हैं. Dark black in color. We are entering the giant forest now. Look at those trees, man. Look at those trees. Now you'll get the feel of it. Insane.
Never forget what you are. The rest of the world will not. Wear it like armor.
Meet the 4 generals of Sequoia National Park. Salute to you, people.
Giant Sequoia specimens are the most massive trees on Earth. They are native to the groves on the western slopes of the Sierra Nevada mountain range of California, but are grown around the world. The bark of the Giant Sequoia is one of its most attractive features. It's a beautiful red-brown, is of a soft fibrous nature and is fluted in long vertical plates which give the tree a columnar appearance. The bark near the base of older trees is often from 6 to 10 inches thick and may even be 2 feet thick.
So our next stop is here, and we are at the Giant Forest Museum now. My god, look at that frame. Huge. Now we are going to enter the museum. That's the path. Beautiful. I love the white foreground. It's looking so beautiful.
This one is the sentinel tree, and it's one of the sequoias over here. What's special about the sequoia tree is that the girth of the tree remains the same even as you go high up. It's different from the other trees. It doesn't really taper down.
So that's the sentinel tree. Just compare, like, to have a better understanding, just look at the trees on the right. Look at their bark and look at the one right here. It's insanely huge. Goes way up. Hello, Mr. Sentinel. So here are some pretty facts. So basically, the Giant Sequoia, General Sherman Tree, is the biggest tree in terms of the volume of its trunk alone. And then the tallest tree are the redwood trees, which you find in more northern parts of California. And the biggest and tallest trees are the sugar pine trees, which you'll find in Nevada. So we are going to be seeing that one, which is the biggest tree in the world. So now we are on our next trail to see the biggest tree. This is the Sherman Tree Trail. It's pretty cold here. So parkas are on, gloves are on.
This one is the General Sherman Tree, which is the largest tree in the world. By largest is the largest volume. And once we go down, you'll be able to better appreciate the size in comparison to the people. It's almost 3 lanes of an highway wide. So that's huge. But their color is beautiful. It's like an orangish brown.
So that's the tree, and it's the biggest not in terms of its height or the width, but it's actually the overall volume of the tree. Isn't it so cool?
That you have to see in person to understand
how huge
how
they are.
huge they are. The camera and the lens does not do the
Justice. So this is one of the twins. You can see the fire, which has now healed and has left a scar on the tree.
It's so big.
So now we are doing a second trail, which is the Congress Trail, to see the Senate. That's a bunch of trees famous here.
all sequoias.
Whoa! Okay.
As you can see, it's slippery today because of the snow.
Extreme!
A memorable experience because we don't even have any
Snowshoes.
ahead.
Oh, but I think this is better because then the ice is not melted
Correct, this
and
is
it's
not-
easier to walk.
Yeah, next week
It's not icy, it's snowing. That's the view.
जितना देख लो वो मन नहीं भर रहा. जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल इसको देखो, इस व्यू को, इस पेड़ को.
बहुत ही सुंदर
ऐसा उसकी तरह नहीं लग रहा. वो कौन सी मूवी थी? अवतार.
अवतार.
अवतार में वो बड़े बड़े माउंटेन्स और बड़े
We are finally making our way up back to the parking, and look how misty it has become. You can't even see the top of the trees now. It's totally misty. And yes, the way back up is tiring. We are heading back now to the start of Sequoia, and that's how our views are currently. It's totally misty. The clouds are passing by. You cannot see anything at all. So we're just hoping we reach the start point before it gets dark. So that's our sunset view from the valley. So peaceful right here. We have reached our dinner place, and it's called the Three Rivers. Beautiful restaurant by the side of the water. Couldn't have got better views. And look at that. That's gonna be our view for the dinner.
And that's a wrap to our short and sweet trip in Sequoia. See you in the next vlog where we are headed to Yosemite.